Hey guys, doing a video for Bitcoin looking at why I still think we have the largest crash in crypto history coming. Probably for the stock market too. I think it's going to be an absolutely violent, nasty day. And I'm going to show you kind of another way of looking at the market of why I think we're coming down and where we might be coming down to. So first off, a lot of people are using this area on, let me get the right tool. They're using this to make their assessment of how the market's going to come up to the 618 right here. And that's just not what's happening right now. I think the best way to look at the market is to take, where'd it go? Come on, there it is. Take this right here and just pretend like it doesn't exist. Pretend like you've never seen it, and we're just going to compare this right here on the left to this right here on the right. So now we're comparing these two markets. So what I noticed recently when I was comparing support resistance levels is basically the two arrow locations. There's an arrow on the left right here and an arrow on the right here. Now if you look at the arrow on the left right here, this right here was the top before the COVID capitulation crash. Now look where price is right now. Price is right there. So similar, it doesn't have to be like that. Like, who's to say these are the same thing, right? Like they could be different market structure. Well, let's look at why they really could be the exact same thing. Is this the right tool? No, it's not. Circle. Okay, so let's look at this. See that right there? See this right here? How about this one? Well, notice in relation to that line, which was created with that arrow, that last daily candle close right here, that last daily candle close, all the price action, just, it's the same type of stuff. It's an up, down, and then the final rejection. Up, down, and then the final rejection. So structurally, it looks pretty close to the same thing. Let's see. Okay, so to give you an idea of how ugly this could be, I took a copy paste of this right here. See, it looks like that. And I made it the same size as this market. So it's the same as this right here. It's just, stretched appropriately. It took quite a while to get it to match up with this market. But right about there is about what I came up with. That's about what I'm looking at. So to give you an idea of when this is going to top out, I think within the next month it's going to find its top. I would be very surprised if it went over 47K. I don't think it's going to. And I think we're going to have all the coins continue to run up for a little bit. But I do think that we've got, where's the right tool? This is coming. It's going to be violent. It's going to be brutal. And a lot of you are going to swear that crypto's dead forever because it's going to go below this price right here. And everyone thinks it's impossible to go below that. You know why? Because everyone thinks, get this out of the way, everyone thinks it's going to do this right here, where it went up, but it didn't go below it, and then it started a bull run. That's what everyone thinks is going to happen. But that's not what's happening. We are going below it. This is going to be violent and nasty. So when it rejects, this can get really, really bad. So if you see right here where that is, at this daily candle close, I doubt it's going to go below that. So like that's $4,800. That's the lowest that I think it could go. To give you an idea, I think we really could see 4,800. Yeah, but as far as time goes, it looks like it's going to happen somewhere around April, the end of April, maybe beginning of May, right when the next Bitcoin halving happens. I think it's going to happen on the 24th or the 27th or something. So right in there is, I don't know, I think that could be when it's going to happen. But if we see a crash down to 4 to 5K, I think that's probably the last crash. And to give you an idea of I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I just want to show you if this market right here is repeating right here, if that is really what's happening. This is showing it go from 5K up to like several $1,000,000, and I'm not convinced that's actually going to happen. But if this bull run does start, how this fractal is showing, it's going to top somewhere around 2029, and I'm not going to say multi-$1,000,000, but this is suggesting that that's a possibility, even though I think that's just clinically insane. For right now, though, I think it's important to focus on be ready to buy crypto sometime next year. It could happen next month. It might take until April, but we are going to have a violent crash and everyone's going to give up. But that's when you need to buy, and I'll be here to tell you when I think it's a good time to buy, and it's probably going to be in the maybe 5K range. I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see when we get there.